Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. In this one we are looking at another beer that was sent to me from Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews, formerly known as Bramall Backroom Brewery. So a big thank you to Rob for that. Very kind of you, sir. And the one we are looking at that he sent me, 330ml bottle, but big ABV. So we're taking a look at his West Coast IPA. As you can see, the pen's obviously decided to rub off a little bit. West Coast IPA, his own brew, and it's coming in at 7%. And like I say, in a 330ml bottle. Now, he did give me a few little notes here. It contains Chinook, Centennial, Cascade, Simcoe, and Amarillo hops. So I'm going to whack it in the old Crew Republic glass because I haven't used that for ages. So let's get it open and see what we get. And again, a massive thank you, Rob. Really looking forward to this. So let's see what we get. I'll put a link to his channel in the description of the video. So you can go and check him out. Show him some love. Great bloke and a great reviewer. This is looking very good. It's got to be said. Look at that, beautiful. A little bit left in the bottle, but yeah, quite a deep sort of looking beer. West Coast, I'm not going to say they look different to that. They can look like that. It looks a lot more sort of marmalade-y on the screen, but it looks a little bit murkier my side, but does look decent. I think I'm going to get the rest in there. Yep, there's enough. Is there enough? Yeah, there's enough room to get Miuta in there. So yeah, slightly hazy. I'm going to say sort of amber in colour, although it does look more marmalade your side. And we got a nice finger of compact head. So let's give her a swirl and dive in with the nose and see what we get. Yeah. It's definitely got that oily sort of resinous feel. Orange citrus notes I'm getting. I'm struggling to pick out the exact note I'm getting, but there's definitely orange. I think there's definitely a sort of orange marmalade sort of citrus note. Let's say that, with a little resinous feel, nice and hoppy. But it smells really nice. So, Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews, West Coast IPA, 7%. Cheers, Rob. Let's dive in. Ooh, that back end. Going again. Hang on, pause the bloody video. Right, where were we? Let's go in again. I think that's where we were. Body, you get that oily sort of resinous thing with it. It does feel, again, this is a bloke doing homebrew. So when I criticise, if you like, or point things out, I'm probably being a little bit harsh. Does feel a little bit light in body. But certainly not wishy-washy. Carbonation, not too overpowering. It's there, but quite small bubbles. You do get that sprightly fizz over the palate, but generally the mouthfeel is quite smooth. It's smooth, and then you get that sprightly fizz, and then it's smooth again, if you like. On the taste, definitely has the bitterness of a West Coast. It's quite strong to start off with, that bitterness for me. It's an oily, resinous bitterness. It's sort of nothing. As you drink it to start off with, what I find, there's nothing. It just tastes, and then just like that, oily, resinous, citrus bitterness going on in there. A little feel of some grapefruit, I'm going to say. There's a little grapefruit feel in there. But I'm finding it quite hard to pick certain notes out. But definitely orange, sort of citrus, marmalade feel, if you like. It's definitely along the sort of traditional sort of West Coast IPA feel. Yes, cat. There we go. The cat's decided to come in and join us. 7%. Pardon me. And again. I think you don't massively get the bit in the 7%, but you do get it in sort of bitterness and that sort of oily, resinous sort of feel to it. But is it any good? It's a very nice drop, actually. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you could look at it. It's not one to compare with sort of craft West Coast IPA, if you like. It's got that more sort of traditional feel of a West Coast IPA. Some marmalade and what have you, but with sort of hints of craft in there. Sit down, thank you, cat. So yeah, I like it. I like it. And another very decent drop from Rob. So yeah, Rob, no doubt you will watch this. Don't know when it'll be up, but your West Coast is very decent. Like I say, I think it's more along the traditional lines. When it comes up, let me know if you think different. But it's got that sort of traditional feel. There is a little maltiness in the background that I would say I've just sort of picked up. You kind of get it, but you sort of feel it quite late on the palate. But yeah, Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews West Coast IPA gets a thumbs up from me. Decent drop, and well done, Rob. Keep up the good work, mate. It's interesting trying all your stuff. This has gone down a treat. Great beer. So if anyone else out there was lucky enough to get sent one or has had it before, let me know what you think about it. I don't suppose there's many that have had it, but yeah, I like it. If you speak nicely to Rob, he may well send you a bottle if he's got any left. If not, you'll have to go without. But that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.